you guys want to pursue charges for the malmiss, for the damage?
Yeah.
He had a knife though, right? He didn't threaten you? And what did you use to break that?
His foot.
Okay.
He just kicked it right in. Yeah.
Okay.
Stop! What are you running towards right now?
Are you one that called in?
I wasn't the one that called in. It was one of my coworkers.
Okay, and you guys want to pursue charges for the malmiss, for the damage?
Yeah.
How much is the damage, do you think?
I couldn't tell you. This is the picture, or the window.
Okay. And what did you use to break that?
His foot.
Okay.
He just kicked it right in. Yeah.
Okay. And you know him then?
Tonight was the first night I've seen him. This was actually his first night here.
Okay. Somebody willing to fill out like a statement and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The police station?
Oh, I'm from university.
Oh, university.
So they had to call my dispatch, and then my dispatch had to call me. So.
Oh, okay.
And I was checking the area while I was coming down. Did he threaten you with a knife or anything?
No, he didn't, but he broke the window and we had to defend him.
But he had a knife though, right? He didn't threaten you? Yeah, right now?
I'm gonna go play basketball.
Oh. Do you know who was threatened with
He just had it in his hand.
Okay.
He
didn't like hold it off or say I'm gonna kill you.
Well, there were times when he was talking about attacking us. Like he had the knife like on a string or something around his wrist. It was a little pocket knife. So he kept flipping it up and down in his hand.
But not anyone directly then?
No. He did talk about attacking us at some point.
Did you feel threatened though? That he would stab you?
I didn't go to
Or you? No?
No, he while we were outside dealing with him, he never had the blade out. No, I didn't see it when he was after he kicked the window and he was standing over here.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but someone else said he had the blade out.
Yeah, and I think I saw the blade out too.
And you guys have that on video then?
We should.
So he didn't say like I'm gonna stab you.
No, he didn't. He was just holding on to it like very tightly.
Somebody
like,
said
ready
there was a gun. Like somebody saw him with a gun or no?
No, there's no gun.
Just a
As far
knife.
as I saw,
Just a small pocket knife.
Yeah. He thought that someone had a gun. Once now, like I think someone said some kind of methamphetamine or something. So he kind of like had this whole. He was going through something crazy in his head.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. We just don't shake hands.
He jumped through that. He jumped through it. So, he's gonna have some injuries from that.
What are you feeling like from the standpoint of, is this a malicious mischief or is this a behavioral health needs to go to the hospital sort of thing?
Probably both. I think he's probably going to be a fit, but he needs to, like you were saying, like I don't think the hospital is going to be the route initially because they're scared that he's going to come back and they have no way of securing that window. And his belongings are here. So because he's been staying here. And he's obviously not in a state of mind where, like, they're, not wanting to be much of, like, victims for the knife stuff, but just saying that, like, he has it, he's not, like, threatening anybody with it, but, like, that he feels that they're a threat and that he's getting chased and all this other stuff.
So there's a danger to the community.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all the jail wanted to know, whether they hold him.
He's definitely...
Anything... They had locked him out.
Yeah.
And how did he get into the courtyard?
He jumped the fence.
So he was locked out, told he wasn't allowed to come in tonight. He jumped the fence and broke into a building?
I think he initially jumped the fence without even trying to come in. Because he
Well,
wasn't formally trespassed.
He wasn't formally trespassed, but they told him earlier tonight that he wasn't allowed to come in.
Okay, I didn't.
That he couldn't stay.
I didn't get that part.
Well, that's what the medics told him when we were out seeing with him, is that the staff told him.
Okay.
So medics told him in front of me, said, they don't have a bed for you here tonight.
Okay, so you want to go Berg?
If you feel like it's there.
If it's on body camera earlier that he was told that he couldn't come back here, I think that's
It's
done.
not that,
And then
they
staff-
didn't have a bed here for him,
Oh,
but the doors are locked.
and he went over a
He
fence.
went over a
that was-
fence and then broke through a window
Yeah.
to try to get into a building, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we can go Berg. And I mean,
And he was armed with a.
yeah, and Don a knife. Yeah, so Berg first. I would agree with that.
Okay.
And then he inadvertently assaulted staff while we were here. Dawn doesn't want to pursue that because she thinks it was an accident of like while he was just like flailing about pushing past her. So we have that as well.
But she doesn't want it. Okay.
So
Okay.
it seems like her supervisor would like it to go that route with the assault and stuff, but Dawn was very much like just kind of like filling his arms and her face.
Because his intent was to get in. That's what he was like.
It seems like they had made like like she described it as like a moon shape around him when he was in the courtyard, so his back was kind of to this, and they had tried to open the gate for him to get out. And then so instead of going through the open gate, he went through the window to try to
Oh, to try to get away from them.
like
So
he's like
was his intent to go into the building then?
yeah. That's why.
Okay. So he jumped the fence, and they're telling him he needs to leave. So all the staff comes out and corners him, saying, "You need to leave. You need to leave."
Yeah, she said that she had opened a door gate for him to be able to like go that way, and he instead decided to go through the window. And then he was over here, and people were trying to get him to, you know, get out and drop the knife and stuff. So it's on video, so I'll get that from that.
Okay. Okay. It's a weird bird first, but how do you feel about that?
No, I would agree. I mean, it's an
He went that way, that way.
How long ago?
He was just standing right here.
Just right now?
So he's wearing a red backpack. He's walking down Cornwall Avenue. He's wearing red backpack, black, blue shorts. We just saw him right here creeping, and then he came down right behind that car, like stalked down, and then just continued to walk down that way towards Cornwall. Yeah. I just want to be clear, bro.
What he was wearing earlier today was khaki shorts.
Yeah, still in that. And then white shirt, blue crew neck is what the last. Yeah. White shirt, blue crew neck.
Okay. I just want to be very clear with our what we're going to go with for crime lights before we go and try to contact them.
I feel comfortable with Berg first. So I think even without people saying that this is like a locked area, a regular person would assume that you don't enter over a fence.
Right.
Hey,
None of the cameras cover that window.
do we have him like coming in or like when he was inside?
We probably have him jumping the fence.
Okay, that's
And then we could
Had he
get,
been told by staff that he wasn't allowed to come in tonight?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then I went and jumped the fence, but told him he had to leave.
And he still
And he still refused. His exact words, he called the cops. I'm not leaving until you call the cops. So, he gave us no option but to call you.
Sorry the delay, but we've got
I understand.
a serious incident up north. So you guys are good. You're good.
But yeah, so I'll have to go back and look at the footage of when he jumped the fence, and we might even I'll have to look and see if we can get the footage of him being in the courtyard. It was a long standoff waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
We opened up this gate so he has the freedom to leave.
Yeah.
And the three of us stood blocking, keeping him from going any other direction but that way.
yeah.
And then his intention the whole time was he yelling that he wanted to get into the building? Is that
No, it isn't. It seemed like he was talking about us shooting him in the back.
Yeah, he thought we were like trying to kill him or something. He thought we were like after him for. Yeah, it was crazy.
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
we had a battle mode.
Who got a battle?
You got a battle in?
Oh, the guy.
Excuse me. Hey, Don, we got it. Don.
Stop! Down here! Stop! What are you running towards right now?
Jumping in our fit.
I thought somebody was trying to climb out, not in. I just couldn't I just literally came from backside over there.
Turn 97 up here. We need some cells.
White guy, shaved head.
Jess tried to jump over the fence?
No, it was somebody's trying standing inside looking out. Yeah. That was on here. I just came from the inside. Yeah, that's not trying to tell you guys. No, there's somebody.
Was he wearing a shirt, guys?
Yeah. And he had a hoodie on too.
Hey, it was an orange hoodie.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries. And over there, if I can get a black sweatpants with like a white shirt underneath it.
Flower pot.
Now right here, he has a white shirt on too. He's got rope and everything else. Like a tall blonde person, I heard. Blonde hair, tall. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry guys. He wears glasses as well. I forgot to mention that. Billy. You're good.
Okay. So he entered a fenced area unlawfully and refused to leave. So we at least have a bird. And then articulate the building as well if you want.
Yeah. He's armed with a knife. He's not turning it over, but he's sitting there like actively while he's inside, like opening, closing, or whatever.
And assaulted a staff member.
Yeah.
But she doesn't want to be a victim of it still. Okay. We good?
Yep.
Everybody clear?
Want me to just follow you guys then?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the area.
Yeah, let's see what call. This guy the other day was reported missing, and I'm not sure if he still is. They took him back, 14. I'm not. So the other day, this guy came and he said he was a missing child. You guys took him back. Now he's back again. I'm not sure if he's reported missing again. Yeah, he's 14. I just spotted him over there. I told him to come with us. You guys are. Yeah, we work here. We're just coming from the other way. Okay. I mean, we can take him back, but take him back where? To his house.
What's your name, bud?
Yeah, we'll be in there. We'll be back. He ran away.